Steph, a lot of elements of today ended up being a surprise to you. In terms of stuff you didn't know was coming, or family town, all that.
Yeah, I had no idea. The first thing, or first kind of knowing it was kind of being my day was like when they posted about it 2 days ago on Instagram. So I was like, oh, that's cool, having a day for me. But I didn't know what the day would look like. So me coming in here, see my mom, see my fiance, that made me happy.
Everybody with your jersey on?
Yeah, everybody with my jersey on. That's dope. You know, I don't think a lot of players in this league has ever gotten that treatment before. So, I mean, just me getting that feels amazing.
That first basket goes in. What's going through your head at that moment?
Really nothing. Honestly, it's something that, you know, in practice, I usually take a lot of shots in practice each and every day, so I'm not really surprised that it went in. This shows me how much work I put into the game, so, you know, I've probably shot over 1,000 million shots like that in the game, so, you know, it was just nothing new for me.
You've had a million teammates in the G. You guys switch leagues, switch countries, whatever.
Yeah.
You stayed here the whole time.
Yeah.
From California to here. What drew you to stay with the Mad Ants for so long?
From day one, just them welcoming me in. You know, being from California, not really know much about Fort Wayne, Indiana. Being a Cali kid, didn't know anything about the weather. You know, the area. Being from the city, it was different for me, but just being able to make those connections, and you know, that feeling that, you know, being welcomed, being loved. That's what I got from this organization. So that's why, you know, reason why I stayed so many years.
What do you remember about your 10-day and the call-up that came with that?
Just how much respect I got just being here and being able to get those 10 days. You know, from that day one when I walked in, everybody welcomed me, introduced themselves to me, and that's something I never really got in my life. You know, just being here, I might have been the 16th, 17th guy on the roster, but they treated me like I was their guy. So, no, it meant a lot.
You have one moment that in your time with the Mad Ants stands out to you as like the one you'll remember the longest or the most?
I think the very first couple minutes I got in the game. You know, I was nervous. You know, it was something new. Being a professional, it's a little different from playing in college and high school. But you know, the first couple minutes when I got in the game, I was a little nervous. But then once I start, you know, getting more consistent minutes, it's nothing new. It's just another game, but at a different level.
You came in when it was the D League, now it's the G League. You played at Fort Wayne, now you're playing at Cambridge Fieldhouse. What has been the best part of seeing that growth in the G League that you've seen?
Just how much the league has grown. You know, I was here, and when there was 3 different contracts, there was A, B, and C. You know, this being that there to now, just a little bit more money that's put into the league. That's great. I had roommates when I was first coming to the league. Now we don't have any roommates. We got our own apartments. The travel's a little different. We're traveling a little bit better. So there's a lot of things that has been involved in the league. So it's great to see that they're still improving the league. So like more guys can stay here rather than go overseas.
The last 2 years here in Indy, what can you say about your time in Indianapolis, being able to play a game bridge?
Just the facilities, honestly. Like I'll go back to like, you know, how the G League has changed. Like when I was in Fort Wayne, we played in the War Coliseum, but practiced in some facilities that may not be the best. But just being here, being able to use our facilities, it's something that not a lot of teams get. So we got.